Hello and welcome back to another video today here again on Forza Horizon 5 to showcase 3 more brilliant creations made in Event Lab. First up, let's take a look at the Gran Pantano ring made by MaxUpGearUp 5. It's a mid-length twisty circuit which Max says is originally inspired by Yas Marina, except this one is set in the jungle using the River Scramble as its start line. It's a 5-lap blueprint set to cloudy weather in the afternoon in storm season, and as with most routes I show in these videos, it's set to anything goes, so you can drive and enjoy it in whatever car you'd like to. The route shows a huge improvement in prop placement over Max's previous routes, with nothing catching me out whilst lapping here, so it was a really nice flowing route to drive around, and without bumping into any props was a lot of fun. The checkpoints are also much more carefully placed, and in most places this stops all corner cutting. However, there are still quite a few places where you could extend potentially and cut a bit too much, gaining a little bit too much time in some places with the current placement. It is though a brilliant route with a great flowing feel when you do drive it, so I really do recommend giving this one a go. Secondly, let's move on to something completely different. This stunning garage created by D4nnTheMann, which I have taken a first look at on stream recently, so you may recognise this one if you were with us the other evening. But instead of being the usual tracks that I feature on this is more of a studio for taking photos with a brilliantly made garage backdrop, complete with a parking area, a Christmas corner, a photo booth, and of course a car ramp. There are a few great spots in here for taking photos, and it's housed inside one of the airfield hangars, which was quite a clever idea. The only problem is, for whatever reason in Forza, rain can come through any ceiling. I think because usually the hangar's open, so whatever Dan's place doesn't stop the rain, unfortunately, which is just one of the kind of quirks of Forza, I guess. But it is still overall a great looking creation. It is of course set to anything goes, so you can take your favourite cars in here for some great photo opportunities. The route has actually inspired me myself to want to create something like this again. I did do one studio style route a long while ago, so hopefully I'll be making something along these lines at some point soon to make a change from the usual race routes. And last but not least, we take a look at another of TypeHardFark's rally routes, this time the Castillo Scramble, which, as the name suggests, is a scramble near the Castillo. Just like many other tracks by TypeHardFark, this has a signature coloured walling matching the orange towers and some of the walls and house colours already present, as this is on the outskirts of Guanajuato. On this one, I also like the use of cones on the inside of some of the corners. I think that was quite a clever idea to put those there to kind of slow you down but not cause too much of a problem if you happen to clip them. Now, the blueprint does say it's 50 laps long on it, but don't let that put you off. Again, as with most creations by TypeHardFark, this has a brilliant custom rule set included in it, which allows you to end the event whenever you like by pressing the handbrake in combination with one of the other buttons, which it tells you what to do basically on screen, and you still get rewarded for the laps you have completed. This rule set is actually so good that it is now used by quite a large number of creators. I really must remember myself to add it to my own builds in future too, particularly for routes for practicing for our Doge Racing Series races. It's quite useful for people to be able to run however many laps they like basically and then quit out. So I will try and remember to include that if I can figure out how to do it, because I think you are supposed to be able to copy rule sets in this game. Unlike many creations by TypeHardFark though, this actually hasn't had many plays at only 33, which is a bit of a shame, as this one flows brilliantly and was great fun actually in the Rally Alpine, which I haven't actually used for a while, so it was great to be back in that car as well. And that brings an end to this week's Event Lab video. Do let me know what you think of the routes showcased in today's video. It's always great to get your feedback on what you think of them. And if you have routes you'd potentially like to see in a future video just like this one, you can send them to me on my Discord, which is linked in the description, where there's a custom route submission page. Or if you don't have Discord, you're more than welcome to send me share codes in the comments or over on Xbox, and I'll be sure to check them out and potentially show them in a video just like this one. For now though, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.